Welcome all to today. I am a sellout day as I look at the Pixar Theory. I am a sellout. I'll leave the link in the description to the Pixar Theory. So let's get to it. The Pixar Theory. It shows the release of the movies: Toy Story, Bugs Life, Toy Story 2, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, Incredibles, Cars, Ratatouille, Wall-E, Up, Toy Story 3, Cars 2, Brave, and Monsters U. So let's enter the door to the Pixar Theory. And it changes to the storyline, which starts with Brave. It all starts with Mary discovering the will of the wisp magic, and this magic turns her mother into a bear. This magic is why animals are so and other inanimate objects and objects, brooms, and tools behave like humans. Magic was utilized by the witch, who mysteriously vanishes through the wooden doors. Eventually, magic from this will-o'-the-wisp would lead to the birth of superheroes. Now it's time to the Incredibles. The superheroes maintain the order in the world, but Buddy, a wannabe superhero, created two things for the demise of superpower being: self-evading AI robots like the Omnidroid, and high-tech zero-point energy, electromagnetic energy that exists in a vacuum. This is a pivotal moment to see machines indicated by their own threat supers. Eventually, the toys start to absorb draw their powers from the zero-point energy on the scene, travel through the world. So, Pixar Theory, I don't really like it. Toy Story, the first signs of life from toys are now the present due to Syndrome's technical prowess. Some toys, silent objects, come up with a code of rules to learn that humans love in their energy source, which they thrive. These toys discover what happens. Toys are isolated from humans. So yeah, Pixar Theory. The Toy Story 2. The toys discover that it's dangerous for them to be isolated from humans. We start to see inanimate objects question their purpose in life. For example, Jessie resents her owner, Emily, for abandoning her. Resentment towards humans was not only carried to inanimate objects, but by animals as well. Okay, I don't know how you're getting animals now, but hey, fine, Nemo. In the ocean, we can see that fish are incredibly advanced. They have schools, a network, and a freeway system. We discovered that humans are polluting the earth and experimenting on them. We're not experimenting on. There's nothing about them being experimented on. I don't see anything that shows them being experimented on, but Dory was one of these animals who were experimented on. Which is why she is forgetful. There are signs of resentment growing towards humans for polluting the environment, stealing fish, and caging them. Well, you do have a point there. Animals begin to become more curious and get more humanistic characteristics. Ratatouille. In Ratatouille, Remy discovers his love for cooking and a display of human characteristics. Some of them are walking on his hands and paws, cleaning his hands, reading, and cooking. This is the first time we see personality interaction between a human and animal. But is the purpose of controlling humans? Remy controls Linguini because Linguini does not know how to do anything. We see that Remy's rat clan does not improve to the humans and feels both fear and hate towards them. Okay, I do not like this theory. Toy Story 3. We're already halfway through it. 3 years later, the toys have gone through a lot with humans. If you've seen the movies, you can tell that most toys have had it. Being abused and physically emotioned by humans. Lotso Hugging Bear straight up hates humans because they used to discard toy objects like they are nothing and start trying to take care of his own kind. This provides another reason to why machines and objects like to take over. Carl and Ellie wrote to Andy telling him to get rid of his toys because they know the animosity between toys and humans coming ahead. That's why they're playing living in solitude. No, they don't really think of living in solitude. I see the postcard. But I can't really complain. Next one up. Carl is forced to give his house to a corporation called Being a Large. They are expanding the city. This is foreshadowing this corporation because of the pollution of Earth and wiping out life in the distant future. As a result of technology overwrench, Carl discovers that animals can communicate with humans as sees the bitterness that they have. Carl Muntz efficiently trains an army of dogs to start the tripping point between the animals and humans. Years later, the uprising between animals and humans began. Who do you think won that war? When animals rose up against the humans to stop pollution, the machines saved the humans and won the war. However, since machines helped humans win, they tipped the balance to Earth. Machines, being large, send the remaining humans onto a spaceship called Axonom. All of their other machines were left behind to pollute and run things. How do we know cars took over Earth and another planet? Ooh, nice hypothesis. Cars 2. In Cars 2, the cars go to Europe, Japan, which shows all the same. Which are on the same planet as well as other Pixar movies. It is also shown here that there are no humans throughout the world, and at this time ends up in an energy crisis as an oil is trying to energy use cars. All-in-all Corporation has been using green energy as a catalyst for a fuel war in order to turn the cars away from alternative energy sources. The clean fuel could have used swiftly wiped out decommission. Many of the cars, all in all, was run by and Large, which eventually polluted the whole Earth because of its oil. The whole world became until okay. The problem with that is that all in all never reached. That's a big problem with that theory. Okay, 4 more to go. Wally. Earth has become uninhabitable for years due to, by and large, the corporation took over the world's government starting in the 1950s. Wally was the only machine who left. Okay, starting in the Wally's the only machine left on Earth. It ran out of its resources. He survived because his fascination with human culture and also his friendship with the cockroach, which helped maintain his personality efficiently. Robots and machines on Oxenom, having left Earth centuries earlier, showing the machine development has since proposed how the human potential. Wally is a robot, Jesus, and his love and opportunity named Ave saved the human race and started a new beginning for Earth again. During the credits, Wally's seen. Yeah, it's showing that the Earth is rebuilding. I know that. And they think it's the Bug's Life tree. The same plant that we see in Bug's Life grew the tree in Bug's Life. Insects have a longer lifespan in a Bug's Life prior to Wally. An ant can last just 3 months. However, in Bug's Life, we see this ants can survive entire summer, and an aladude being around quite some time. One ant states he feels 90 again, which indicates that ants are earlier than result of evolution and mutated genes. Oh, that would make sense why they don't have an extra, 6 legs, but ants are the result of evolution and mutated genes. Another ant tells Flick not to leave the island because there are snakes, bugs, and bigger bugs out there. They are not mentioning humans because there are very few humans to make it dangerous enough for insects to worry about it. However, one kid did eventually pick off the wings of one of the homeless bugs. Later in this and future, animals start evolving to many species. Okay, a problem with... Oh, they probably don't know that humans are out there. Because Wally, they're starting to recuperate. Now let's continue. 100 years after Wally, animals started changing due to radiation caused by and large. These animals evolved into monsters and eventually wiped humans off the face of the planet. Monsters University was founded in 1313. There is data using the Monsters calendar. Not in the human calendar and shows it took place almost 1,400 years after Bug's Life. At Monsters University, used the phrase taught monsters that humans were toxic from other dimensions. This was because monsters were worried about being erased from existence and altering history. Okay, so the humans are from a different dimension. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Okay, Monsters Inc. Monsters and Machines didn't realize their mistakes getting rid of humans till it was too late. Eventually, realized that humans were the source of energy they needed to stay in life. Machines helped solve monsters. The doors travel through time. This leads to Boo. Okay, this Boo theory is really creepy. Now these are just these side theories. Sweet little Boo never got over to Sully because become obsessed with finding out what happened to him. She remembered the doors of the key slowly. Later, she figured out how to time travel using wooden doors, and goes back to the source of the magic, the will of the wisp, and creates magic to find solely using wood. Boo leaves evidence behind in Brave, 2 carvings of wood. There is one with Sully and a pizza truck. Oh yeah, there's the pizza truck. And 2 things she loves most in life. Although she knows how to travel through time, she does not know how to determine what time period she'll go to. Therefore, the speculation has it that Boo is planting the Easter eggs throughout the Pixar movies because she has accidentally gone through different time periods. Oh, okay. So, Boo discovers that the wood, the source of energy, that wood was the source of the energy. In Monsters Inc., they used doors made out of wood because it's energy to travel time. The wood from A Bug's Life is the source of Flick's. Oh, okay. I need to finish up. That tree Bug's Life bears a resemblance to the one Carl and Elf visited. This tree was the source of Carl's wild idea of balloons transporting his house. How Flick and Heimlich from Bug's Life show up in Toy Story 2. Time travel. Boo tried to go to the future and could been fallen into the Wally time period and kept traveling, stumbling upon the tree in Bug's Life, and could have brought her back some bugs with her. Why the witch turned Eleanor into Bert? This is Boo's failed attempt to bring Sully back. The bear somewhat resembles Sully, and now this is the creepy thing that the witch is Boo. It could work. I don't know. What do I think of the Pixar theory? I think it is creepy. It is bizarre. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoyed this video. I am running out of breath. This was long, but it actually, I'm starting to believe it now. Except for the Boo thing. That's the creepy part. But they actually do have a good idea. They're missing the thing that all in all was destroyed. But they'll eventually have the good dinosaur, Inside Out, Finding Dory. So yeah, I'll take a look at the Pixar Theory again next summer, because I know some movies will come out then. So I can check it out again. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll leave the link to the Pixar Theory so you can find out what you think about it yourself. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoyed this part of this commentating thing. So, see you guys when I do another commentating thing. Peace.